What's going on, people? It's Farce Gaming Dcuo here, or Rainbow Farce, whatever you want to call me. Today I'm bringing you guys a Rage DPS loadout for both melee and range. Rage is one of the easier powers to be right now, so you're most likely going to see a lot of Rage DPSs in your alerts and raids and stuff like that. That's just how this game is. But that's beside the point. There are some loadouts that I see that people are using, and I decided that I wanted to put the one that I've used so far. It's pretty diverse, and you can kind of move around with it and do whatever you want, but this is how I run it, and I feel like I've gotten the best results with this, so let's get right into it. So first of all, with stat points and everything, you need to go to superpower, focus superpower, and get your attack chance and damage chance. Of course, go down and get might and power. I can't fill it out, I only have 220 skill points, but if you can fill it out, probably go to health so that you can survive a little longer. You won't be using precision because you're not going to be using your weapons at all. I did put a point into robot sidekick just in case I ever decided I wanted to put one there. Speed force, of course, your weapon, healing eruption, severe punishment, frenetic bombardment, berserk, outrage, and ripple blast. Now, the reason this loadout is so diverse is because you can do both range and melee at the same time in this loadout. So here's 3 combos that you're probably going to need to get familiar with if you want to max out your DPS as a rage. First one is frenetic bombardment. What you do is press stability, chop triangle 3 times, and you'll get this animation. Here's dreadful blast. What you want to do is hold tap to ability and hold triangle 2 times. And here's outrage. Outrage, you want to tap square and then hold square. Tap square and hold square. Tap square and hold square. Now all of these abilities do quite a bit of damage. I gotta say that frenetic bombardment is probably the weakest hitting combo of the 3. So most of the time I won't be using it unless I really have to, because some bosses in this game really don't like when you're up close with them, like Baron Von Savage or Solomon Grundy or Ultimate Soldier. Those bosses, they do hit quite hard. So typically when I'm in those boss fights where the bosses hit really hard, if you're really close, I kind of stay away and use the range loadout. So I'll come over here, pop killing eruption, all severe punishment, and I'll do frenetic bombardment, clip it with dreadful blast, back into frenetic bombardment, clip into dreadful blast, and you can see that I'm clipping the 2, so you can easily clip any of these powers. You don't have to finish the animation for dreadful blast at all. And the animation for frenetic bombardment is pretty quick, so you don't have to worry about clipping that, to be honest with you. Outrage, on the other hand, clip that. And you'll do kind of clipped damage, and with that clip damage you get a lot of burst, and it's pretty fast and easy to do. So most of the time you'll see me in raids or alerts doing this, because it does a lot of damage and you can clip these powers really fast. Now the supercharge I have on, the power interaction here is that it basically doubles all the damage that you're doing at that point in time. So say I come over here and use a Dreadful Blast, hit 2,000, 2,000, and I hit 6,000. I'll hit all those numbers 2 times with the Supercharge. So it's a pretty good Supercharge to have. I feel like it's kind of OP, but you know, I don't know. They might nerf it. That's just my personal opinion. Just doing everything twice is kind of crazy, don't you think? See, everything is happening twice. So, for the squishier bosses and ads and stuff like that, like I said, come in there, do your melee, or you know, if you want to do something, if you want to DPS a little faster, Frenetic Bombardment into Dreadful Blast is also a pretty quick loadout to a quick rotation you can do. Now, the reason I put in the Robot Sidekick was because, say if you just decide that you're not going to be using melee, or you're not going to be using Frenetic Bombardment. In my case, I won't probably be using this, so I'll switch it out for this. I'll call it out, and I'll throw it up like this. As you can see, the Robot Sidekick is just chilling in the back and acting like he doesn't want to hit the spawn target, but that's chill. He usually doesn't do that, so it's also a pretty good tool to get. And as for mods, you obviously want to get all your might mods in there. I've been modded fully might Special Forces for the longest time now. So yeah, I still haven't gotten any omnipotence pieces, so I'm chilling, you know, trying to get there. But trinkets, you can get your orbital, your event trinkets, regular trinkets, and your supply drops. You can also use Central City trinkets if you really want to. I do have Nitro Colas, Special Forces, they do help. And I guess that's pretty much it. Going into different scenarios, you might want to judge. I guess you pretty much have to judge when you can use certain abilities and when you can't. I'll know when I can't use Outrage on a boss because he might kill me, so I'll switch to Frenetic Bombardment. And that's why in most cases I don't have the Robot Sidekick, because honestly it's not useless. I wouldn't say it's useless, but it's probably more useful to have this in your loadout than a Robot Sidekick, so you don't have to like wait to get out of. You can't switch these powers in battle or switch to an armory. It'll just be easier for you to just rotate into this. Say the boss has it's just going crazy and a skull on his head, and then you just need to get out of there. It's just switch from Outrage. You can come all the way back here and from the safety of range, do your range combo, still be doing damage. And when his skull's gone, you can hop right back up in there, continue to do your damage. I should warn you, with this power, you do consume a lot of power. So when you go into raids, try to go with at least 2 trolls. I wouldn't worry about alerts because you do get a lot of power back from the passive power pool that they give you when there are no troll rolls inside of the alert. Just know that you'll probably be drinking a lot of colas just because the power consumption is just freaking massive. Today I found myself drinking ultimate colas. If you have any of those ultimate colas that they drop from the time capsules or just booster bundles, you might want to start using those. And I guess that's pretty much it. Watch your power, pick your scenarios, and just try to stay safe and know when you can do what combo with what. So Dreadful Blast, pretty big hitting power, up there with Outrage. And you want to get these two dots. These two dots are just kind of there to boost up your damage, because you're getting most of your damage from these combos. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and comment and subscribe. If you're new, share the video with your friends if you enjoyed the loadout, and I guess I'll be seeing you guys later.